going on, everyone? It's Christina, and today we're going to multiply some binomials. Let's do it, right? So we have our binomials here, and remember, in mathematics or in science, the prefix bi just means that we have two of something. And since we're talking about polynomial universe, right? Polynomials have many different terms. So if we're just specifically saying that we have a binomial, we have something that has only two terms in it. And if we look at this, inside both parentheses, I do see that I only have two terms. I have 4 plus 4m. Just the random number is one of the terms, and then the other one that has the variable m in the 4m, that's another term. So 2 terms here, and then 4 minus 4m, there's your other binomial. 1 term for the 4, and 1 term for the negative 4m. And we just got to multiply them, right? Now, we did tons of videos on this channel about how to multiply binomials being fair, right? Playing the fair game, where we have to take our first term and multiply it by all terms in the second one. We take the second term, multiply it by all the terms in the second one, and then you just got to simplify it out and do that. Now, can you do it that way? Of course. And in, times of doubt, you could always revert back to just being fair, do your simplifying, and see what you get. But I want to teach you something to just watch out for. Now, in this case, I notice some things that are kind of cool, right? I notice that for both of these, I have the same term that's in the beginning. They both stated that it was a 4. So 4 and 4. And for the back term, it's the same thing, right? 4m and 4m. But the only difference is that one of them is a positive and the other one is a negative. When you notice that you have this setup where your first, or the 4m could have been in the front, but the first term, the front term is identical, the last term is identical, the only thing that's changing is the signs, we can bypass being fair. And all we have to do in this case is multiply the colors that go together. The only thing, or the reason why we can do this, is because we're going to have terms that cancel out. If everything is the same, and one is positive, one's negative, some terms must cancel out. And all we have to do is take that 4 and times it by the 4. So you take the terms that are identical and you multiply them. So the 4 goes with the 4, and then the 4m goes with the 4m. And that's all you got to do for this one. So let's multiply it out. 4 times 4 is 16. And that first part is done. Now, let's work with the 4m times the 4m. Now, keep in mind that one of them is positive and one of them is minus, right, or negative. So if I'm timesing a positive 4m with a negative 4m, I know that that term must be negative, because positive times a negative is a negative. But now let's just get the number. 4 times 4 is 16. And now, m times m, right? You had one m here, you had another m here. How many total m's did you collect? Yeah, you collected 2, right? And if you're multiplying variables, how many you have become the exponent. So we have 16, and since I have 2 m's, I just say m squared. And that's it for this one. But you could always write it in the theoretical state of it, meaning that usually when you have these, your first term should always be the highest degree, aka your variable that has the highest number. So if you wanted to, you could also just say, so maybe I'll just say, or negative 16 m squared. And since this 16 is a positive value, there was no negative in front of it, it would be plus 16. But either way, they're identical, right? Just putting it into a different format if you wanted it in a different format, but you don't have to. Question didn't state it, so whichever one works fine for me. So, I hope this helped. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for viewing the video. Check out the other videos on the channel. We got tons of videos, over 5,000. for now, right? And more to come. So we have math, we have physics, and we have chemistry videos for your viewing pleasure. And hopefully if you watch them, you'll do great in your class. And that's what this channel is all about. We want you guys to succeed. We want to help you guys succeed and reach those goals that you guys have for yourself. So thank you. And I hope you're doing well out there. As always, have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right. Bye-bye.